My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon, specifically the Darkest Raptopia Estate, the second thereof. I've had a little bit of a think about exactly what I want to do here. I'm definitely going to the Cove, I'm definitely going to this mission, I definitely want to pick up the Eldritch Slayer's ring. All of that, 100% sound. It took me a while to decide whether or not, though, I wanted to do a low-light run. The low-light run would mainly be inspired by the fact that if I did a low-light run, I could take the veteran, use both of the veteran's trinkets, give him the Blood Pact for extra speed and extra damage on his low torch, as well as lowering his bleed skill chance on his heal, lowers his HP by 10% max, but it gives him 15 dodge if I also take the Vial of Sand, which will act as his debuff, stun skill, and move chance increase. If I was going to do that, alongside that, the Houndmaster would be taking the Evidence of Corruption instead of the Sun Ring. The big thing that sold me on not doing this is that I have Photomania on Pusho, as well as the fact that this is a mission in order to pick up 3 Ancestors' Relics, so I'm probably not going to end up with enough loot to really justify, or rather, I am not going to be able to take enough loot away from this dungeon to feel so good about running it in low light in order to have gotten so much loot. So, our setup seems pretty fine. We've got stress reduction, we've got a lot of good damage, we've got battlefield medicine specifically to cure arterial pinch. I could take disorienting blast, and almost certainly I should. So that's going to be a good change that we make there, and other than that, we're pretty much entirely set. We do have our second guard available as well, so all's good that ends good. Now, sort out party to the very top, and let's start upgrading their skills and equipment. All done, all done, all done. You need those, and then it's just those. That's relatively cheap. At the moment, our 5% increase, when we're at 40,000, our 5% increase is about 2,000. 2,000 gold. But again, that'll just feed back into in and on itself. Especially if I start looting a lot more gold. Crests and deeds, all I really needs. Beautiful. Let's go into the Cove. Alright. For food. Weird, I was going to take a full stack, but it wouldn't let me buy it? Strange. Skeleton key will go a bit lower. Shovel, I'll actually go for a full stack. The rest of these, other than medicinal herbs, I'll take 4 medicinal herbs. I do want to start taking back home some blood as well. I'll also drop down my torches just to 4. Seems good to me. Let's go. So the medicinal herbs are primarily for the very likely fish guts that you can find that just maintain, hold a hell of a lot of stuff in them.
Lost shipments of rarities, that we may prevent them from falling into even less scrupulous hands.
But if we have to find, if we happen rather to find eerie coral, good lord, I keep tripping over my words here. Then we're gonna be really pleased about it because eerie coral is fucking incredible. We're actually gonna pull you to the front because I'm not worried about anyone else here except for you right now. Beautiful, you're never getting an action. Buy myself a turn here. Let me yell at him. Spearfishing. This one's now got a move associated with it, so it'll try and move them to the front. That's one reason I am not super pleased about the fact that Jury is holding the cloak that lowers their move speed. Oh, Baudet is holding the swift cloak that's lowering their move resist, because they might get spearfished rather than from the party. Good lord, I'm tripping over every word! Everyone has such low speed that I'm pretty fine to do most anything I want here. You can do your own self-heal, and it's much more likely to work than word reconstruction. You should do that. Nice crit. Unnecessary? Sure, but nice.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life.
Don't disease me. Super huge debuff, don't mind if you do, but just don't disease me.
falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Definitely can hit a stun off on you as well, so back up, bud. Need one more damage, so if I hit a blight, we are completely fine to spend the rest of the turns healing. See if I get the stress heal, and I do. Beautiful. Entirely unnecessary, sure, but yeah, I don't know, I did it anyway. 1 health? Never mind, -5 health.
By inches.
Well done, me. Surprised them. There's no way that I can make sure that neither of the Outlaw Fusiliers is in the back line, so I'll just try and pull this one to the front. That's unfortunate. Alright, since I have the surprise drop on them, I'm gonna be rolling in damage.
Inspiration and
Good, 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 good. Now I can try and stun this one. And if this works, we're in clear. Easy. We only need 3 more damage on that Outlaw Fusilier. And I'm pretty certain we have at least one party member that's a lot faster than him. Sliced and diced. Nice dodge. Debuff didn't increase the speed. Rather, did not increase the bleed.
As the enemy crumbles.
I want to start getting these dog treats out of my inventory. They can be used for interacting with oysters, though, so if we get the opportunity to do that, I'll give it a bit of a whap. I mean, if I stun you, you die this turn. Yeah, I probably want to go for the other one. Just suck it up. That this guy's going to get 1 action and make sure the other one never gets an action. Damn it.
Reeling, about to break.
Dazed, reeling, about to break. Gonna be stress heal. And then self heal, and then effectively another stun if I can get it. Which I can. Good, good. See if I can get -12. -11, because this guy only had 5. 7 stress on you. Bad heal. Thankfully you didn't bleed yourself, at least. Okay, that guy's dead before he gets an action. So now we just roll self-heals and things like that. I'm actually gonna have you heal out front. God damn it. At least it wasn't a -5 like last time. I mean, there's no reason to do anything except for try and roll for the kill.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Salvage. Woo, that's a lot of money to actually get from that salvage as well. Good amount of curios. I'll be leaving this here as well so that I can come back for it. I don't believe I have anyone that in this area will force any interactions. Although Hagiomania and Egomania might force interactions. Very, very rarely, though. The trinkets, the things that they would force interactions with, are very rare in this area. Just need to try and kill you. That's unfortunate. Nice dodge, though. Hit up the dog treat. Make sure you never get an action.
Destroy them all.
I'm also going to pull you out of position. This now means this guy only gets Stumbling Scratch, and also means that the Pelagic Whitemouth will not be able to hit the back 2 lines, which are the ones I'm most worried about at all times. Good lord. Yikes. I'm going to stun you to the back line. Again, force you to do a Stumbling Scratch if you're going to be doing anything. Alright, well. Unfortunately, now I'm going to have to use my stun there. Because this Pelagic Widemouth needs to go down before they have a turn. That'll actually do it as well. Everyone's stunned this turn. Hup, good crit. We can stall for a while against the Pelagic Bulwark here as well. Somebody yell at him. Yelp on these fools. Lowering their speed and dodge. I don't want to start blighting, so in fact, I'm gonna actually start healing. 10's reasonable. Very much up the high end of our possibilities. Only plus 40% stun resist means I can definitely go for another stun on the Pelagic Bulwark. My stun chance at the moment, 130 plus 60, 190, so... still 65% chance to stun him here. 15, perfect. That's what we're looking for. At this point, I should probably start rolling damage, because I don't want this guy to survive beyond a couple turns from now. And he's going to start getting to the position where I can't stun him. Yep. Now I definitely... well, not definitely. I could... 25% chance for the stun. So, not worth rolling. He could be stunned, though. Sure. I guess technically it's possible. I'm actually going to guard here. Increase my own defense as well as try and take the hit on our frontliner. Save myself about 2 hit points there. I'll save myself a hell of a lot more by hitting that. Your bleeds and blights, I think, take you down now. Yes, they do. Yell at you to see if I can possibly get a crit, and then self-heal with the occultist. Always when you don't need it.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I didn't even know Jute Tapestry was a thing for the longest time, but it totally is. And it's baller as fuck. You can only stack 1, but it's 4.5k. Okay, when we get to the end of the corridor, we're just turning the light off and coming back. Fine. Point being, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at the very least, curios that we can interact with low light. That's pretty damn effective. Okay, we didn't spawn a fight in this, so light out.
In, haunting the hearts of men.
We will interact with this using a shovel. We brought a lot of shovels specifically for this. Not going to start a stack of Jade, though. I actually do want some busts. The only reason that I want the busts right now... let me kind of think about this for a second, because there is one reason. Right, it's for getting extra slots in the treatment ward. So that I can start locking in and locking out things a little more judiciously. I have to start slots for all of these, pretty much, so... that's the easiest change. I guess if I control my stress, I won't need that so much. Crest rather than blood? I don't need blood yet, but when I start needing blood, I'm gonna start needing blood. Just a fucking direct truism right there, I guess. Sort our inventory out a little bit. I don't think I can throw any of these away right now. It's a shame. It's especially a shame... whoa, here's our first Uka Crusher. Ooh, I could go for the double backline stun? What's my chance on that? Oh, 100%. 100% is my chance on that. Yeah.
A decisive
No. Oh, right. That's... well, never mind. I thought that was the double stun, but of course it wasn't, because I unequipped the double stun because I was like, I'm not going to be using that in this area. I'm a big old fucking idiot. That's exactly what I said at the time as well. Right. Let's stun you manually then. Ryan's the back lines. Good. Plus 80% stun resist means that I'm about to take a turn from the Uka Crusher. And I can't kill it this turn, so I may as well set up for Plated Maggot to die this turn. Alright, goodbye Plated Maggot. And I may as well roll for the possible stun here. Hey, we hit it. Nice. Now we actually 100% do not have the ability to stun you at all. 0% chance to stun. So we'll just roll for our damage. Do I roll for like dodge tanking or protect? No. Just damage right now. We'll deal with the problems when they arise. Just roll for the damage right now. There's the arterial pinch I didn't want to see. Crits as well. So the bleed is 8 damage for 5 rounds. That's 40 fucking damage that he's going to take to that. That, mon frere, is the reason that we have brought the... not Houndmaster, sorry. The Plague Doctor. Because the Plague Doctor is able to say, actually that didn't happen, and then remove the bleed without having to use a bunch of bandages. Otherwise, I would have had to take a stack of bandages to this dungeon pretty much, and just rely on those. Right, that's 7. We can stun you again, but it's not super likely. Nice crit, though. We've pretty much removed all of the stress that you just gave us, so that's exciting. Actually, I'll roll for the damage right now, because I'm actually pretty close to... Yep, killing you. Beautiful. Bye-bye.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
You double eat these, and I definitely need to start a stack of emeralds. Where's that go? Guess that's going to take the place of those busts. Another fucking hunger proc. Thank you. Bag's already been looted, unfortunately. Here's our first fish gut. Oh, 2 fish guts in a row. This is big. Sanguine Snuff. Yeah! I actually really wanted this. +3 crit if you have Crimson Curse Bloodlust, and +15 dodge if you have Crimson Curse Bloodlust. That'll take that position. Alright, well, at this point, we are now pretty much forsaking all of the heirlooms we were going to take home. The loot these give you is fucking ridiculous. We do need to start a stack of Onyx as well. Guess we're just going for a stack of Deeds right now. We're probably going to lose that stack of Deeds as well. If I had to guess. That stack of Deeds isn't going to last too long. I thought it pretty likely that we were going to find a scout there.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
It's a lot of deeds to leave behind, but money is what we need right now. Okay, we'll pump the torch before we go into the fight.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Good. Just gonna stun one of them. Oh, perfect. Hit him. He's got the stun resist. This one will take 2 ticks of bleed to it, if it bleeds. Bleed chance is like 60. Sure. Unfortunately resisted. Okay. Stun you the backlines. Now, if I can hit a blight on our... Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It would have been nice if the Plague Doctor did that first, because then you'd have already lost 5. The Energized Stinger up here. So that's going to cost me 1 more action, but I'm okay with it. Could start reducing stress, but this fellow is definitely about to get a turn. And if he starts running worries on us, I'm going to be sad about it. My chance to stun there was like 40%. Maybe I should have tried it. Probably.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Well, that's a definite stress heal coming out next turn, as well as probably Battlefield Medicine. I say as I definitely do it. Prevents 15 damage as well as heals for 3, so yeah, significant. I'm probably not going to go ahead of him with the this big dude here. So instead I'll save him to use a bellow. Which means I'm gonna have to use a stun on our occultist. Yeah! Man-at-Arms would not have gone in time there. This debuff means the Man-at-Arms will definitely go in time. Well, most likely go in time next time, though. Since the enemy is size 2, I can stall for as long as I like. I don't really want to be stalling too long here, but if I can, I'll take a couple extra turns. Wow, you resisted a stun. Yeah, it was an 80% chance to stun. Eh. You got stunned, unfortunately. Heal him up a little bit. Beauty. Another stun out on you. You're not dead yet, but it's going to be pretty quick to kill you. All I have to do is set up another blight. Kind of like that. So now the rest of this is just how much can I heal before he goes and kills himself. Hell of a lot. Only left 19 stress on one character.
Has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Man, 85 is the highest that we have in this level 2 dungeon. That's rough.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
We're gonna also be Oh, no. Those are the relics. Damn. I don't know where we're gonna find a place to put all of those. Here's our first Eerie Coral. Beautiful. Stress Eater is the only one I care to remove here. Tippler, I actually don't care. Ruins Phobe, I kind of care. Egomania is definitely the one I want to remove first, though. So, boom. There goes Egomania. If I'd scouted this, I would not be using the torchlight aim. Okay, cool. You are the next person to be using it, right? To remove Ruins Phobe. It's the only one I really care about still removing. Because I try to remove their worst things before I take them out. Nice on removing it, though. Oh shit, that's all of the quest locations. Damn it. I didn't want to come down this side yet. Bleed? Okay, you're dead to your bleed plus blight. Bleed plus blight? Bleed plus blight is not a thing. Stun the Postulant Thrall to give myself an extra turn. As long as my Plague Doctor outranks the Pelagic Widemouth in terms of speed. In pure numbers it does, but it really depends on the roll. Good. You're dead. So are you. Hey! Well done. Pretty certain I can get a stun on this front fellow. 110% chance to hit it as long as I bleed. Sorry, as long as I hit, the stun had a 100% chance to take. Cool, you're bled to death. Whatever, I'll just finish you.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Yeah, I was worried about that. As soon as it did a scout in this area, I was like, well, there's only one reason it would be... Another fucking hunger ping. Yikes. Only one reason it'd be scouting in this area. And that's to show me a secret room.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
I think I have to throw away the blood now as well. Hang on. Stack up our money as far as we can. Good Lord, I don't know why I can't sort it in that order. Sure. Then gems of lower cost going across. I'd camp right now, but I'd have to camp for 0 and incur stress. Because I need to keep this just in case I get a hunger ping. This definitely needs to be kept. These are for traversal. These are for unlocks. Like, this is as light as I can pretty much run right now. Unfortunately, I have to lose the blood that I was looking to keep, but c'est la vie. I don't even know where this one goes. I think I have to start dropping those relics. Yikes. Yeah, there's another hunger ping. Okay, the hunger pings have been fucking rude here at the end of the dungeon. I think I actually have to leave, like, now. How much do I want to risk it? Because I can risk it to try and just go get these 2 curios and then do that room battle and then leave. 7 places where a hunger ping could occur. I also don't even have any torches left. Alright. 2 places left where a hunger ping can occur. Can we just agree that hunger has been fucking rude in this dungeon?
Be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Can't even take that. Good, we didn't get a hunger pig there. Digging around in fish guts is a bad idea if I don't have the ability to purify them. We can't get surprised by the fight in this room. Rough. We're going to be incurring a lot of stress here, so I'm going to be stalling against the Yuka Crusher for a while. Good. You're dead before you ever get an action. You're dead before you get another action. Beautiful. Arterial pinch for 0 damage, but a bleed of... yikes. 24. I don't want to start blighting you, because the thing is I don't want you to die yet. I need to do a hell of a lot of these. I'll do that so I can do Yorp. Pretty much just a crit check. Didn't work out. I don't really need to lower the Uka Crusher's speed, but if I can, I may as well. You've got enough high crit mod that I want you to roll. Because it'll be effective stress reduction, as well as getting us along the line to start removing this guy. Alright, fine. Start blighting him up. Roll for the 80% chance for the stun. Nice. Dedicated stress healer in the background. Beautifully done. This ship figurehead at the end... No, that's not a ship figurehead. This is the buff. Ship figurehead is a different one. I've just got to keep reminding myself because it's difficult to keep track of all of these trinkets in all of these different areas. Some of them from the original game I remember so very clearly, but as I imagine you may have surmised by this point, there's a lot of them that I'm now mistaken about. It's just been so long since I've interacted with them. Don't crit. That's really rough because that's so much on one person. It's going to be difficult to stall this fight for long enough. We're probably going to have to lock Pusho away. Pusho, sorry, Bordet. Because we can, in best case, stun you twice and then take a hit from you. This is possibly going to heal. Stress, that was. It was possibly going to heal stress. Okay, you only got 40% stun resist, so I've got a pretty good chance to stun you again. What's yours? 180. May as well roll both of those, especially because that has a high crit mod. Your Batum. Nice. Crits for 1. Stress heals across the body. We might get away with not having to lock Bordeaux away. There's only just a bit more than each of the other characters. Getting down to a more reasonable position. You're already dead. You just don't know it yet. So I'm going to try and stun you with everyone. Yeah, you're dead in 2 turns. You're batting for the crit. Stress heals the party. And heal yourself up just to see if you get that self crit. It's not amazing, but it's not horrible. High crit mod, so I had him roll the attack for the final. Pretty sad that I gave away the Onyx now. Let's see the scout. Okay, I can go 1 room out. I can't get Hunger Procced in a room, so I can actually go to 2 more Curios. It's very unlikely that any of them interact with the skeleton key. Huh. I didn't even know it could do that. Okay, Egomania would have forced someone to interact with this. I think it's just Blight if you fail, but I don't want to try.
Another misfortune.
Since all of these spaces were filled with something, it's impossible to get Hunger Procced. So that enables me to come all the way over to this and just pick up some extra stuff. Alright, we're out of here. Let's just watch the gold roll in, because that was a lot. Unfortunately, we didn't get, like, high stacks of gems. If we did get high stacks of gems, that would have been ridiculous. 3 in the heirlooms. Second wind, that's fine. Bloodthirsty's not bad. Claustrophobia's not bad. Neither of those triggers often enough for it to be problematic.
A finely crafted instrument of butchery and bloodshed. Yours for the taking.
That's actually pretty interesting. I did not know that that was what that was. So, Lost and Found is just a free weapon upgrade. Well, if it's a free weapon upgrade... Private game broke up. Beautiful, so you're back. From outer space. You just walked in to find me here with that sad look upon my face. I won't do it on Reynard, because Reynard's a weapon tinker, so... His is going to cost 20% less than, say, Byung. Let's sort by level and see the highest level person with a level 3 weapon. It's Reynard, but as I said, it's not Reynard. Could be Bjorn, or it could be Revieres. Revieres is better, so actually, yeah, we'll put it on Revieres. It doesn't increase the low end, only the high end, which is rude. This does increase both low and high end. Still, Revieres is probably the better idea. Okay. Reynard, you can pick yours up later. Questing sword to great sword. Ooh, nice. Anyone we desperately want. Leper. So just skip past both of those. Automatanophobia and Necromania both trigger too often. Alright. Cedarmania also triggers too often to really take the Houndmaster, despite the fact that I do kind of want another Houndmaster. Oh, damn, there's another Eldritch Slayer's ring I could pick up. That's not bad. Both of the bosses are offering me a focus ring at the moment. Oh, except there's Ancestor's Vintage for delayed curse craving. On a Necromancer. None of those are super exciting. Do any of them trigger quests? Town things, I mean. If I start getting low-level Gather Bloods, I should probably just go to those. Just for the fact that, yeah, they're going to be annoying to do, and I'll start bleeding some of my own people. But I really do need to start picking up some blood. Our money situation is going to become much, much, much healthier. I mean, we're going to be picking up like 3,000 per week as a result of the bank right now. Actually, considering that, I also have one more district, rather one more blueprint. The next I wanted was Cartographer Camp. I still think that's correct. Ooh, Sanguine Vinters could be correct, actually. That would prevent me from ever having to go out on those missions. It's probably Sanguine Vinters. Think about it like this. A stack of busts is 6. A stack of crests is 12. Although crests are more often the quest rewards. So I think I'm more likely to end up with the heirlooms to make a Sanguine Vinters earlier. And if I do make that, I can probably cut out like a lot of weeks of going to the... What are you called again? Gather the blood quest over in the courtyard. For the moment, though. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon. You've been awesome. Yep. You in particular. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.